Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I wanted to do a video today on how we can actually make the world a better place. And I was influenced to make this video by a video that I watched the other day by Ant Lowther, just on my Instagram. I saw it pop up. And I've also made a video on this myself in the past, predominantly around Amazon, and saying that a lot of the time we complain about Amazon and how they have got such a monopoly, yet we're all shopping there because it's cheaper, it's easier, it's quicker, and we don't want to sacrifice in any way our day-to-day sort of habits in order to make the world a better place in the way that we see the world a better place. Like if you see the world as being a great place with Amazon having a monopoly, that's fine, no need to change. But if you see the world as being not such a good place because of major monopolies, then it's up to us to change it. And I think everybody just thinks, oh, but I'm one little person. And then we all think like that. And then no one does anything and no one actually makes a change. So I think we underestimate as humans how much power we actually have to change things, because essentially most of this world and a lot of the corrupt organizations, as we want to call them, run on money. If they didn't have money, they simply wouldn't be able to continue. So any places that we feel have questionable practices, or we feel have gained too much of a monopoly and stopped smaller people from being able to have businesses, or any places that we think are encouraging, bad food choices and things that are harmful to health, we have the opportunity to just stop using them, to stop spending our money with them, to look for smaller creators, to support smaller businesses. It might cost us a little bit more, but most of us buy too much. Even people that live on very small budgets often buy too much, way more stuff than we actually need to buy. And I really don't think that there's many people out there that can't sacrifice buying as much and go to smaller independents and spend a little bit more buying from them, because we are in a world where, unfortunately, as a smaller independent, you naturally can't get your stuff as cheap or as quickly. We need to start being a little bit more accepting as well that small businesses and self-employed people don't have the capacity to work like an Amazon business. I run a small shop and people definitely expect me to be on it every single day or replying to messages all the time. It's a little sideline, where I'm trying to build it. There's no way that I can respond like an Amazon business. I also can't throw out refunds like an Amazon business can, because I actually lose money. I don't have like billions of spare income like buffering out my business. It means a lot to, like, one refund is a really big deal to me, whereas it's not really a big deal to Amazon in the grand scheme of things. So I think a few things that we can do as humans is, we can get more knowledgeable, so we know what foods are good for us. We can learn to identify labels as well, because so many health companies, and this is what really annoys me, I think something that really annoys me is when people are inauthentic. Like if something's Coke and it's rubbish for you, but you want it anyway, that to me feels better than when companies purposely use misleading labels and words to try and promote things as a health food when they are not actually a health food. So people think they're being healthy and they're doing something good for themselves, but they're just being conned, essentially. So taking control of knowing what's in our makeup. I use 100% pure because it is more expensive, but I just don't wear makeup that much. And yeah, okay, maybe it's not as good as some of the bigger brands, but I know that there's no nasties in my products. And just learning what's in your products, like where you can get good products from, and knowing what's in your food, and being able to make wise, conscious decisions on the food that you buy. And also just I'm not saying I'm perfect. I still buy things from Amazon. I get it. It's easy. But every year I'm like, I've got to make a more conscious effort this year to buy more things from independent companies where I actually support their values, I support their morals. And I know that I'm spreading out the economy a little bit, and I'm not just having this one super company just get so much control. And then what happens is everyone has to then upload their products to that platform, and they're tied into conditions that become less and less reasonable, but they're sort of stuck there because it's the only way that they can sell. Because if they sell on their own website, they have to charge higher postage and their turnaround isn't as fast, and then people will just get annoyed and they'll go to Amazon because it's like kind of a better option. And we do have to take responsibility I believe in, you know, obviously none of us are going to be perfect overnight, but just taking little steps towards trying to put our money into things that we believe in and things that we think are helping. And if actually all of us did that, the whole world would actually shift. And I think we don't realize how much power we have. And that video just actually reminded me of, you know, that thought and wanting to jump on and share that. So I hope everyone is good, and I'll speak soon. Bye bye.